Hi, this is Carl the Cobra Frutch, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Faisal Khan for Lights Out, proudly sponsored by Spartans Law. At the bottom, to be joined by John Fury. John, how you doing?
Good to see you in the business, young man. Making a start.
It's competitive as always, John, but you got to do what you got to do. John, how you feeling for tomorrow night for Tyson's fight?
Well, the work's been done, the battle ready. It's up to God about the decision. You know, we're looking for a great evening. You know, I'm ecstatic about it. Can't wait now. We're all chomping at the bit to get the job done.
You've had to witness Tyson fight overseas throughout the last few years due to reasons outside of the ring, but now you're going to be in his corner on Saturday night. How confident are you that Tyson retains his WBC title and then hopefully goes off into the sunset like he's been saying?
Yeah, well, listen, I'm 100% confident like we always are, not just in this fight, any other fight. You know, he's 30-odd fights unbeaten now, you know, and there's no reason why he can stay unbeaten, you know, so yeah, we're 100% confident. Tyson, I do believe, is in a league on his own, you know, and it's a run out for him. You know, but the other guy will play a good part. They always do, don't they? And he's got a chance like every other man, but you know what? We're looking to get the job done.
You've been in Tyson's camp from the very first minute.
Yeah.
What's different about this Tyson than the one that set up to fight Deontay Wilder?
Well, he's more focused now. He's had more time to train. He's problem-free. He's injury-free. Because last time he fought Wilder, he went in there with injuries, physical problems, mental problems, you know, but this time it's been a good training camp. He said it himself. We had no niggles, no injuries. He's very happy. It's been a jolly camp and a good camp. He said it's been the best camp he's ever had, so yeah, and I've got to agree with that. I've enjoyed it as well.
You said after the fight against Otto Wallin, changes needed to be made. We need to see a different version of Tyson, and we have. He's knocked out the biggest punch in the heavyweight division in the history of the heavyweight division in Deontay Wilder. But what Tyson do you think we'll see on Saturday night when he gets into the ring with Dillian?
I think you just don't know. You know, after round one we'll see, because we can train for something for 8 weeks and he'll do something totally different. After the first round he'll know what game plan he's got to put in place, whether it's one or many, and he has got many, you know, so I can't really say, you know, but it's up what he'll do on the night. He'll do what he's got to do to win.
Tyson Fury outboxed one of the best heavyweights in that area, Vladimir Klitschko. He took Deontay Wilder's best punches through 3 fights and still come through all 3 of them. Have you seen anything different about Dillian Whyte that he can propose a threat to Tyson Fury?
I don't look at him. I'm not interested in other boxers, only my sons, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at them. They're opponents, aren't they? You know, if he can beat Tyson, the best of British to him, you know what I'm saying? But I know my son's a phenomenon in this sport. He's the best of his era. He's going to remain unbeaten, guaranteed. You know, and at the end of the day, I've no qualms at all, none whatsoever. He's going to get the job done. No matter what they bring to the table, it ain't going to beat Tyson Fury.
John, there's so much available in this division after this fight. There's the fight with Usyk, there's still a big fight with Joshua. But would it be the right time for Tyson to call it a day if he comes through on Saturday night, in your opinion?
Entirely up to Tyson. You know, at the end of the day, he's got to do what he feels in his heart, you know, and he'll know when enough's enough. You know, but we can never say never. You know, to say you're never going to do anything anymore when you've been bred to do it, and it's in your DNA and it's your career love, it's an hard thing to say. It's over. But you know what? You never know. I just can't predict what he's going to do. He's so unpredictable. All we can do is go along what he says. And if he retires, good luck to him, God bless him. But I said to him, if you retire, stay retired. Don't have 2 years out and come back again, because you can't do it at this time in his life now. He's won everything. He don't need to fight. He don't need this. He's won everything. What is there any more to prove? No more. There'll always be challenges. There'll always be this, that and the other. So we'll see. It's up to Tyson. But I say if he retires, stay retired.
But do you not think the fights with Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk are still appealing for Tyson?
Not really. Not really. Because I know for a fact what he's thinking. You know, one's a blowed-up cruiserweight. He's a bit technical good, and Anthony, he's tarnished goods, isn't he? You know, unless he gets the big win, which I hope he does, and I can see he can if he gets the right people around him. But you know what? I think the Furies are coming to a close in this sport. You know, I think we've done what we can for it. You know, and at the end of the day, you can hang around too long anywhere, can't you? You know, I think, you know what? We'll move over and let the new kids on the block have a go.
New kids on the block, younger son Tommy, who also features on this card. Very tough opponent. But it seems that these days people can't mention Tommy without mentioning Jake Paul. If Tommy can get through this fight on Saturday night, is the Jake Paul fight still a possibility, John?
Listen, I ain't going to mention a man's name. He knows he wants to fight. Phone our lawyers. That's all I'm going to say about him. Tommy will fight him 10 days a week and 10 on a Sunday. It's enough said about him. If he wants a fight, phone our people.
You're very active on social media. You're always saying that you're a fighting man.
Yeah.
Dillian Whyte said that there's an offer here to fight his old man. Is that something we can look at?
Not a problem. Ready to go 10 days a week and 7 times on a Sunday. You know what? I love it. I love the heart of fisticuffs. That's what we do. Win, lose, or draw. I'd rather have a fight than have a good plate of dinner.
Let's just get your thoughts on Tyson. Let's say we put him in that era with the Alis, the Fraziers, the Foremans, the Listons.
But you can't do that.
But
You can't, because it's a different thing. Does a 1960s car drive like a 21 car or a 22 car? It doesn't. Things have moved on. Let those people enjoy, and their people enjoy being greats of their era, because that's what they was. We're in this era. Tyson's the greatest here, and going back down the ages, good luck to them. Let their people enjoy it.
one final question, John, before I let you go. Let's say Tyson does call it a day on Saturday. Who do you think is the next man to step up and become the guy in this division?
There's so many out there, you know, there's a lot of good talent. Young David Adelaide is doing well. You know, the Jared Anderson in America, there's a load of good ones. You know, and you've got the likes of Joe Parker coming up behind, you know. And I think Joe can really win a world title again, me. If it's right, he'll win one. Believe me, he will. But it's up to them.
Final question, last prediction. How does it end on Saturday night?
I'm not going to give a prediction. I'm letting the so-called experts who know everything give the prediction. I know how it's going to end, but let's see if they get it right. I doubt it.
John Fury, a pleasure as always. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for talking to Lights Out.
Thank you very much. Take care.